The lesson I'm going to look at a little bit with you is the mental health, keeping well and managing feelings. Now I'm going to start part way through, so I'm hoping that you can go ahead and complete this activity first before I share what I've done with it. So activity 2, and I ask you to split these into different categories, things that are good for mental health, physical health and mental and physical health. So once you've done that, so that's this activity here, then you're going to put them into a little table yourself, so just split them out on a table, and it could look something like this. Just going to move so I can see everything myself. Okay, so lots of things that are good for your mental health, things like chatting to friends, drawing, painting, watching funny films, reading a good story, thinking of happy times. So these are also all good for mental health. But there's lots of things that are good for mental and physical health, things like having a balanced diet, drinking water, keeping your body clean, getting enough sleep. That's really important. Going for a walk, taking medicine, talking to a trusted adult. Okay, so those fall into both categories, and I'm sure your list looks something like mine. Doesn't have to look exactly like mine. Okay, so something that we notice about the list is that lots of things we can do to help support mental health. The things that help physical health also help mental health. So anything that helps your physical health, is what we're saying, will also help your mental health. Move myself again. So things that weren't so good for mental or physical health, well, eating lots of sweets, chocolate, things like that, give you a little bit of a feel-good factor, but actually they're not so good for mental or physical health. Okay, moving on. Now we've got these activities. It'd be nice for you, and I'm going to share what I've done, to go back and look about those things in the table and see things that you could do every day, things that you might do sometimes, things that you do if there's a problem, and if there's anything that you do rarely or not at all. So I've had to think about this, and I'd probably change my mind if I did it again, but this is what I had in my list. So every day I could imagine chatting to friends, stroking a pet, expressing your feelings. I think that's important. See how you're feeling. Read a good story, especially before bedtime. Think of happy times, drinking water, balanced diet, rest, relax and quiet time, and getting enough sleep. Okay, so every day that's what I'd be aiming for. And then sometimes drawing and painting, music are really good. Some of you might put those every day because you might do those every day. Watch a funny film, learn something new. That's a good thing to do. And again, I could have put that on every day. Offering to do a chore. So actually that can take your mind off things, and helping others is actually a really good way to feel good about yourself too. Playing games and going for a walk. If you need help, sometimes we do need to take medicine, and that's the right thing to do, and also talking to a trusted adult. So if you feel you need to talk to someone, you should. Okay, so there was nothing I had as really a not at all. So to reflect on what we've been looking at, what would be good now is for you yourself to think about some of those things that you could do every day to help yourselves. Please think about getting enough sleep, because that is so important, and that might be to do with actually read a good book, rest, don't watch too much TV before bed because that can interrupt with your sleep. If you get into a good pattern with that, you will probably get a better night's sleep. And that is such a good thing that you can do quite easily. So thinking about things you could do every day. So feelings, changing feelings. Emotion and feelings change throughout the day and over time. A bit like a roller coaster sometimes we feel. Not every day, but sometimes you might be feeling really happy at one point, then you feel quite sad. And that's perfectly normal and natural to feel. So taking care of our mental health helps us to manage with those feelings and emotions. So feelings can grow stronger, can grow or get stronger with time, and some feelings seem to fade or pass over time. So if you've experienced some sadness in your family or something happens, then it can be really, really sad at the time, but actually you will find that over time you get these feelings get less strong. Okay, and so expressing talk out feelings, especially those that don't feel so good, is really important, especially if it's going on for a long time. So if it goes on for a long time, then it's about asking for some help. So you do need to ask for help. So I'm going to leave it there with you. So it's just a little part of what I was thinking. So the next thing you're going to do is read Sasha's story and what could help Sasha. So I'll show you the next slide. So this is Sasha, so you're going to have a think about that too. Okay, so it's been lovely. First time I've spoken to you on this means. Hopefully it's worked. And enjoy the rest of the lesson. If you've already done the lesson, well, just get to compare your thoughts and feelings to mine, which is good as well, because it's nice to see other people's thoughts on things, because there's no right or wrong answers, which is good too. Okay, so take care, and I will speak to you soon.